We are live. Welcome back, everybody. Hello, Rikush. Good night. I hope you sleep well. Hello, Chiller. Hello, Trumpet. Hello, Luke. Hello, Sapphire. How y'all doing? I know, I've been thinking about that. So, Chiller, congrats on the new job. Legitimately so happy for you. You won't get chased by dogs. Oh, small human is spelling. Aww. Sims is tomorrow. Today is Nancy Drew. Tomorrow, I'm doing Sims instead of House Flipper. I'm picking out my floor plans, because... No, I'm growing up so fast. Okay, now I have to remember what on earth we were doing. Oh gosh, I have that puzzle. Oh, she's learning phonics. I'm just planning to build. Like, I've not been able to get into the actual gameplay of The Sims 4. I love the gameplay of Sims 3, but I cannot get into the gameplay of Sims 4. However, I love the building. I do like the building in Sims 4 better than in Sims 3. So, meh.
All done.
All done.
Did that.
Did that.
I haven't done that.
Oh. Okay.
Check.
Check. Oh yeah, we need to call Gilbert Buford. Well, we tried.
Check.
So Bess needs to go talk to him.
All done. Did that.
All done.
Check.
Check.
All done. All done. Check.
Woot woot. Trumpets off work.
All done. All done.
Wow, we had
I haven't done that.
a lot of catching up to do. Okay, make rubbings with panels. Didn't we do that?
All done. I haven't done that.
I wonder if it's not counting it because I didn't make the I didn't make a duplicate of the one we already had. Okay.
Did that.
Did that.
All done. All done. All done. Did that.
She says, I hate it when doors are locked. Same, Nancy, same. Okay. Oh man, I haven't done Warcraft. Okay. I was thinking it was awfully early for you to be done with work. And it's like, okay.
Did that. All done.
Did that.
I haven't done that.
Haven't seen everything there is to see in there yet? Oh yeah, because we have to find all the glass eyes. Okay. Oh, I forgot we had that token.
Still have to do that. Check.
Got that. Need to do that.
All done. Can't check that off yet.
Oh, we have that puzzle. Okay. Buzzard statues. Oh, okay. We had a very, very busy weekend. Man.
Check. Still have to do that.
Oh yeah. Okay. Um. No joke. Yeah, very busy. We had an author event. It was interesting because the guy who planned it, major extrovert, had been hyping it up for a long time and just was very insistent this was going to be a huge event. And having been to a lot of huge events, we were all kind of going in like, yeah, sure, maybe. Like, maybe it'll go well, but no, it was huge. It was insane. Oh, okay. So that one is a B. Yeah, we've been to some doozies, and this one was just, it was phenomenal. Okay, okay. All right, so hey. Ooh, that one's like a nice aqua. Like that. That's about the color that I'm wanting to go with my hair next. Okay. That's one thing I can check off my list. Check.
Check.
Check. Oh man. Yeah, so it was Sephiroth's favorite eyeball all game. There are so many good ones though. I don't know if I can pick a favorite. I do really love that color though. Right. Oh gosh, this thing. I hate this one. Okay. So currently they are all down. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see why it's your favorite. It ranks very high for me, but I'll have to find all of them to see what my favorite is. 'Cause they're all so good. So I've never figured out what the audio cues for this are supposed to be. Okay. Ding is north. Ding is north, cowbell is south. Oh, God, does that sound familiar? Okay, it's not doing it. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I just got it. Okay, that one moves the first one and the next to last one. Yes. Okay, yeah, what is ding is north, cowbell is south? What is that? It sounds familiar. Oh, Selenetic Maze. Okay. It's like, why is it so familiar? I know what puzzle it is that has the cowbell direction. Yeah, my memory has been shot. Okay, so that's everything. If I leave, does it reset? Yes. Okay, that's good to know. So that one moves. Third one. Second one moves. And 5. Robin says if that's a spoiler to anyone, you've had 31 years to play the game. It's your own fault. Oh gosh, I don't like thinking of it as that old. Okay, I think that just moves the fourth one. Yes. That one moved. The third one. Oh. And the sixth one. Hang on. Three and six, right? Yeah, 3 and 6. None of them move number 2. Interesting. Okay. So... Okay, I think I can do this. We will see. Hang on. Because I need to do this one once. And this one once. It's very much not what I thought it was going to be. Do they change every time? Because if they do, there's no way to solve it. I don't think I've ever actually solved this puzzle. I always just follow a tutorial. That. No backseating until I start getting mad. Um, Thank you. It's okay. I'll get mad on this one in about 3 minutes. Then I'll need help. Chiller says, but it's comfy in the back seat. Sapphire says, I know this game like the back of my hand. It's the only reason I asked. Okay. So, there for a minute, I really thought that this time I was gonna get it. And I don't think I will be. Okay, so did it reset those? Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's 3 sounds, not 2 sounds. Some of them move stuff back as well? Okay. Let me try. Aha! Okay. I will take it. Oh gosh. Ooh. Some of them also move them backwards, but since I'd been testing them with everything in the starting position, I didn't hear the backwards sound. So I had to find that out by accident. You get 4 eyes from one puzzle? So says Princess's manic laugh is the best. Luke has to live with that one. Ooh. That one's fun. Ooh. That one would really freak people out. Hang. Oh, Sapphire says, I would not have been help anyways. I forgot about this part of the puzzle. I need to replay because I clearly don't know this as well as I thought. That's how I've been feeling with a lot of these games as I'm going through them. It's like, this'll be fast because I have the whole thing memorized, and then I'll hit a puzzle and be like, oh. Huh. Oh no, are they busted again? Hang on. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, try it now. Thank you, Luke. Okay, should work now. There we go. That would be cute.
Hello again.
Yeah, so I have my manic cackle. Luke has more of a jolly thing, like a deranged Santa Claus. Just a ho 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 ho. So which is also very fun.
That shovel over there with the interesting handle. Do you think I could borrow it?
Dr. Bolay took great interest in that shovel. Don't know why. He never used it. Just like to see it hanging there. Me, I use it to dig up roots.
You mean like tree roots?
No, I mean roots like Tanis, black cohosh, valerian. Roots that in the right hands are very special, very powerful. However, right now I need mushrooms. I was hoping to get 'em picked tonight, but from the looks of all this potting I still have to do.
Trumpet said, "Someone clip that." Chiller says, "Ooh, threatening yet jolly. I like it." Nick said, "Threatening yet jolly is how I roll." Hmm. Ooh. Hang on. Give me a second. Let's see. Hang on. Okay. I have added thank the mod as a command. Yeah.
What do you need mushrooms for?
Dried and crushed, they comprise the main ingredients in one of my tonics. Tell you what, I need 5 painted conchs. They're mushrooms that have got a short, fat stem and a large bell-shaped cap covered with big red dots. You might find 1 or 2 here in the garden, but you'll have better luck in the boggy part of the cemetery. You get me 5, no more, no less, and I'll let you borrow that shovel.
Deal.
You can put 'em in this bag.
Okay. Good. Glad it's appreciated. Okay. All right. Trumpet says we were chatting in Pip's stream earlier about how early people pack for a trip. Southwest just posted there are only 2 types of people, those who like getting to the airport 3 hours before boarding and those who like getting there 3 minutes before boarding. I'm a late packer but early arriver. Same.
How else may I be of service to you?
Did Dr. Bolay ever say anything to you about a crystal skull? He may have referred to it as the Whisperer.
No, he never so much as mentioned a crystal skull, whispering or otherwise.
I'll leave you to your potting.
Fare thee well.
Well, thank y'all for the idea. To make a command just for Luke.
This has got to be a painted conch.
Alright, enjoy your lurk. Is there another one? to remember. Oh. Alright. We'll try out in the cemetery. Do not eat that mushroom. I would never. I'm responsible. I know my man.
Another painted conch. Yes.
Ooh. Excellent. It's nice. I like the vibe. I do like that they actually do kind of nail the regional feel aesthetic for the different games. I did not get bitten by an alligator. I got menaced by an alligator. Or crocodile. I can't remember how to tell the difference. Oh. That's sad. I used to know things. I know, it's something about the snoot. Can't remember what. Alright, we've got 4. Just need to find a 5th one. Ooh. Gators have a broader and shorter head. Okay. That one might have been a crocodile then. I didn't get a good look. It was trying to bite me. Yeah. Okay. Let me try recording this. So... west, north, east, south, west, north, west, west, north, east, south, west, north, west, south, east, north, east, oh. North, east, south, west. Ooh, okay, that's gonna be tough. Okay, is there anywhere I haven't been yet? I think that's the whole thing. So... aha!
Another painted conch. Yes.
Okay. That's 5.
Did you pick me those mushrooms yet?
Yes!
Sure did.
Well, bless your heart, you did it.
Actually, picking the one growing on the log sticking out of the swamp was a little hairy.
Oh my, I forgot to warn you about Bernie, didn't I?
If by Bernie you mean the alligator that almost had me for dinner, yeah, you did.
He's another one of Dr. Bolay's pets. He'd kick that log to get Bernie's attention, then feed him marshmallows. Problem is, now that gator leaps up and snaps every time someone so much as touches that log. I should have said something, but I've gotten so used to Bernie, I just plain forgot. Anyway, feel free to help yourself to that shovel. You earned it.
Okay, it says gator. Boomer says, I went to college in Florida. We had gators on campus ponds. Woohoo! Walked past them all the time. Also canoed past quite a few. Hello! Welcome, welcome. Glad the gators didn't get you.
Whose boat is tied up down there by Bernie? Do you know?
That would be my boat. Comes in very handy when I need to forage for certain swamp-dwelling plants.
I'd better get going.
Fare thee well.
And I'm making a note so that later I'll remember to add the command to the About section on Twitch, so we don't forget we have that one. How are you doing, Boomer?
Check. Did that. Did that.
Oh, yeah, actually take the shovel with me. That would be handy. And it's such a fun shovel. Look at that. I want one for reals. Ooh, you know what would be even better? A ladle. Because that doesn't require as much force.
Hello again.
I'll see you later.
Thanks for coming by.
Can I get skeleton kitchen utensils? I need to keep an eye out as they start putting out Halloween stuff. Boomer says, tired. Eye exam today. All is well for the time being. Glad it went well. I keep forgetting to book mine. I have a lot of adulty things I need to do and keep forgetting about. Alright, so first west. 1, 2, 3, 4. North. 1, 2. East. 1. South. 1, 2, 3. West. 1, 2. North. 1, 2. West. 1, 2, 3. South. 1, 2, 3. East. 1. North. 1, 2. East. 1. North. 1, 2, 3. East. 1, 2, 3, 4. South. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. West. 1, 2. Eh? Eh? Oh gosh, Luke says, if the doctor can't see me from wherever he is, his eyesight isn't better than mine, so no need for a visit. Oh gosh. Okay. Whoop. Ooh, Luke, this is the eyeball that I was telling you about. I feel like that one's really cool, and it would just be so off-putting. Boomer says you sound like you were an apt pupil of optometry, but all right. There's that. What was up here? Yeah. Luke asks, can we get that as a contact lens? I think, but the manufacturers would probably be very sketchy. I have looked at novelty contact lenses before, and yikes.
Did that. All done.
There is so much that can go wrong.
Still have to do
Okay,
that.
need to figure that out.
Check. Check.
The iguana. Need to talk to Henry. Need to switch to Bess so we can talk to Gilbert Buford. Right. Boomer says I once wore yellow contacts all day for a student film shoot. Was this for the zombie?
Yes?
Do you think I could borrow your keychain? The one that has Bruno's glass eye on it?
You want to borrow it? What for?
Actually, all I really want is the eye. I mean, it's just so cool.
What if you break it?
If it's on a chain, it can't be that fragile.
I don't think I want to take that chance. Sorry.
The box of your great-uncle's things that you sold to Zeke's curio shop, that was a no-no, wasn't it?
What box of things? I don't know what you're talking about.
I checked out that half-burned receipt from Zeke's that I found in the fireplace.
Well, somebody screwed up somewhere because I haven't sold anything to anybody. Why would I sell one lousy box of stuff when I'm about to inherit a whole house full of stuff? Get real.
You sold it because you needed some quick cash in order to keep Summer happy, didn't you?
How do you know about her?
Playing detective is actually a lot more than a hobby with me. I could make a lot of trouble for you, Henry, but if you come clean, tell me about Summer.
She's this girl I'm in love with. I think she loves me back, but she's so unpredictable it drives me nuts.
Oh boy.
How is she unpredictable?
I never know what's gonna make her happy. Like, just before I left, I took practically every bit of cash I had and bought her a bunch of CDs. You know, to keep her occupied while I was gone, right? Well, soon as I get here, she calls and says her sound system just went bluey and I had to buy her a new one because what good were the CDs I bought her if she couldn't play them? So then
you threw a bunch of Bruno's things into a box and sold it to that curio shop.
Yeah, I wired her the money, but then she called and said she also needed new headphones. Next call, it was new speakers, and now she expects me to buy her a flat-screen TV. When I try to talk to her about always wanting more like that, she gets really mad. But I'm afraid if I don't give her what she wants, I'm afraid she'll dump me, and I couldn't take that. I mean, she's the only girlfriend I've ever had, ever will have, probably. Look, you don't need to go telling Renee or any of those lawyers about selling that stuff, right?
Like, Henry, I'm gonna get real with you here. In the long run, therapy will be cheaper. Sapphire says, I feel bad for Henry on this horrible, horrible relationship. Oh yeah. And she definitely knows, like, what the stakes are for him and is using that. Like, she knows that he's desperate and that he doesn't feel like he could be loved by anyone else. So, yeah, she's manipulating him. Very toxic. Luke, I just don't think I could handle that kind of rejection. George McFly says it in Back to the Future.
I can't just ignore what you did, Henry.
I know. You still want the glass eye? Take it. Go ahead. It's all yours. You want something, I want something, take it and we're even, okay?
Well, it's not like you sold off half the estate or anything.
$300. That's all I've gotten out of his estate. I swear. Go on, take it.
Sounds fun. I'm sad that we can't be friends with Bruno.
I was naughty, but from now on I'll be nice, I promise.
Do you know anything about the crystal skull that was in that box of junk you sold to Zeke's?
There wasn't any crystal skull in that box.
Are you sure? It would have been inside another box.
Well, I did throw in some smaller boxes. Like I said, I was just grabbing stuff. Was it valuable?
All I really know for sure right now is that it's missing.
Great. Be just my luck to have sold something that wasn't junk to that glorified trash collector.
Chiller says, you know what they say about Bruno. Oh, we don't talk about Bruno.
I'm going to keep looking around.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I think I'll call Bess, because I think I'm gonna have to do a little bit of mathy puzzling. Game volume a little low. I keep having to turn it down for Stardew Valley. Is that the first rule of Bruno? First rule of Bruno is we don't talk about Bruno. People talking so quiet. Okay. See if this is better.
Hello?
Hi, Bess, it's me.
So what's been happening? Tell me everything.
Well, let's see. Since the last time we talked, I was just about getting ready to...
Interesting stuff.
But the reason I called is, I need you to talk to this doctor named Gilbert Buford, who, as it turns out, likes to hang out at a gumbo stand called Granny Pumpkin's Cajun Cookin', which should be right across from our hotel.
You just want me to talk to him? That's it? Nothing nefarious? No black ops stuff?
He was Bruno Bellay's doctor, and apparently his best friend, too. I just need for you to see if he thinks there was anything weird about the way Bruno died.
What do you mean by weird?
I mean, I kind of think maybe Bruno was murdered.
Murdered? By whom?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Everyone's a suspect at this point.
Including this Gilbert Buford guy?
Well,
Great, I'm gonna be chatting up Jack the Ripper.
oh, I'm sure the guy's fine, but be subtle, just in case.
Well, I can see the gumbo stand from our balcony. If he's the guy that's sitting down there, I guess he looks harmless. Okay, I'll go talk to him.
Thanks, Bess. Let me know what happens.
Cheerio!
Alright, first though. First. Gotta get our courage up with some food.
Can I help you?
Ferris's favorite line all game. The I'm chatting up Jack the Ripper? Yes. Ooh, let's see. Oh, crawfish? That might be too much for me. Let's try the...
Know what you want yet?
Let's try the jambalaya.
There you go.
Actually, it does look pretty good. Put hot sauce on it, too.
Woo! That was hot!
I love Bess. I love that this game, like, establishes Bess more.
Why, hello, young lady. How kind of you to grace an old man with your lovely presence.
My name's Bess Marvin. I'm looking for Dr. Gilbert Buford.
Well, it's a pleasure to report that I am he.
Okay, hang on. Alright, first rule of Bruno's, we don't talk about Bruno. Chiller says, never seen Fight Club. Neither have I. I feel like I should. Luke says it's a weird movie. Boomer says, thought about making a fan sequel called Thumb Wrestling Club. Luke says, I'd watch that. Could draw little faces on the thumbs. Boomer says, severe thunderstorm warning here could get interesting. Oh, okay. Chiller says the good doctor has Riz. He does. Which I love that they managed to capture that. That, like, nobody flirts like old Southern men. Like, this is a thing.
Do you mind if I join you?
Of course not. A little lively discourse would brighten this gloomy evening considerably. This here is my favorite spot in the whole city. Delicious gumbo, pleasing view, particularly now, I might add.
I'd like to ask you some questions about Bruno Bollet, if that's okay.
I'd prefer subject matter of a happier nature, but I do not want to seem inhospitable, so what is it you want to know?
I like, too, that they have Bess, like, giggling and having positive response to it so that it makes it a lot more obvious that it is just harmless. They're both having fun. He's not creeping her out or anything. Yeah, I'm not expecting to like Fight Club, but I feel like I need to see it because classic. Granted, I wasn't expecting to enjoy Jaws, and while Jaws was not really for me, like, I don't think I would watch Jaws again. I did very much appreciate it, so I still had a good time watching it, even though I had nightmares about sharks for like a week after.
Is there any doubt in your mind as to how Dr. Bolet died?
He died of a myocardial infarction, most likely caused by age-related atherosclerosis. Dying of a heart attack is all too common for people who are socially isolated, and Bruno Bolet had most certainly become that.
He was hard to get along with?
Fact is, while socializing with my fellow man, particularly with pretty young women such as yourself, has always been a source of pleasure for me, Bruno was just the opposite. Unfortunately, the older he got, the more numerous his idiosyncrasies became, and the less concerned about their negative effect upon others he became.
Okay, the older he got, the more numerous his idiosyncrasies became. A little too relatable. Okay, enjoy your lurk, Sapphire. We have a TT about. Oh, there you go. Okay. It says Fight Club does some things really well. There's at least stuff to pick apart. Okay. Oh, ad break. Luke says, man, they really want to sell me ladies' workout clothes. Let's see.
Did they do an autopsy on Dr. Bolet?
No. Given Bruno's advanced age and the absence of any indication of foul play, an autopsy was deemed unnecessary, and the body was cremated according to Bruno's wishes.
Chiller says, I have questions, and Luke says, me too. Yeah.
Dr. Bolet's housekeeper says you just happened to walk in just as he was having his heart attack. Is that true?
Indeed it is. I hadn't seen him for a while, so I picked that day to pay him a visit. I walked up to the front door, found it unlocked as usual, opened it, and there he was, lying on the floor in obvious distress. The next thing I know, his housekeeper came running in and started shrieking and carrying on, until finally I sent her out of the room so she could summon an ambulance, and I could once again hear myself think. Well, let's see. Then I knelt down and saw that he wasn't breathing. So I pulled him away from the doorway so I'd have more room to work on him and began chest compressions. I continued until the medics arrived, but nothing they did made a difference either.
Hang on. About the women's ladies' workout clothes. Boomer says, go for it. They're really quite comfy. Oops, never mind. Okay, wait. Who was that, like... I think it was like an 80s rock star, maybe, who was asked in an interview, like during an interview, if he was wearing, I think, a women's sweater. And he said, no, I'm wearing my sweater. I bought it. It's that energy. Schiller suggests Richard Simmons. I cannot remember. I remember the line. I use it frequently when I'm reading kids' books. They're my books. I bought them. We've been reading middle grade this month. It's been fun. Adults' books have a surprising lack of talking dogs.
Was Dr. Bolet unconscious the whole time?
Yes, he was.
Can you remember anything that might indicate what he was doing by the front door? I mean, had he just come in from a walk? Was he wearing a hat? Was he holding anything? Had he dropped something? An umbrella? Sunglasses?
Wait a minute. Why, yes. Yes, he was holding something. A piece of paper. And on the floor next to him was an envelope. He must have collapsed while reading a letter.
Like this, they really do. And people don't turn into birds very often. I know. Sad, sad lack. Like adult books, they try so much harder to make the magic systems work. And middle grade books, it'll just be like, this person has wings. Hey Roy, welcome, welcome. How you doing?
Do you remember anything else?
Believe me, young lady, it's quite miraculous that I've remembered this much. Now, I know the letter was no longer in Bruno's hand when the paramedics arrived, so perhaps he released the letter when I moved him. And yet, I do not recall seeing it on the floor when they wheeled him out the door. Iggy.
What's icky?
Iggy. Iggy is an iguana Bruno befriended, then turned loose in his home. It soon developed the annoying habit of stealing paper and stockpiling it in the vent system.
Are you saying an iguana made off with the letter Bruno had been reading?
It would not have been the first time a missing document ended up in Iggy's possession. Renee would periodically call me saying the lizard had absconded with one of Bruno's prescriptions and would I please write her up a replacement. In any case, Bruno once told me he was training Iggy. Said he taught Iggy to retrieve the things it had stolen.
Hello, Marquee Gaming. Hello, Raiders. Hi, Karma. How you doing? Oh, goodness. You came into the middle of a conversation. Hi, Pip. How did stream go? You were drawing pirate angst art. It looked really fun. Let's see. This is good. We talked a lot about Star Wars. Nice. Thank you for the raid. Right. So we're playing Nancy Drew, Legend of the Crystal Skull. We are in New Orleans. We are investigating the mysterious death of a very eccentric old man who may have owned a crystal skull that he believed made him immortal. And we are currently talking to his best friend and doctor, the man who pronounced him dead, trying to figure out if it could possibly have been murder.
Do you think it's possible that Renee caused Dr. Bolet's death by, say, hoarding the pills from those missing prescriptions and giving them to him all at once?
No. Had he died of an overdose of the medications I had prescribed, the manner of his death would have been quite different. But he died of a heart attack. Of that I am certain. However, I know for a fact that Renee is deeply involved in the practice of hoodoo. And as Bruno's housekeeper, she had ample opportunity to use it against my poor old friend.
All right. Have a good night, Pip. Hope your dinner's good.
You mean hoodoo really works?
Young lady, never, ever underestimate the power of suggestion. If a person believes in something, even on a subconscious level, fantasy can easily become fact. And who knows what rubbish Renee filled Bruno's mind with? Drink this, don't eat that. This brings good luck, that brings bad, day in and day out. Even if he said he didn't believe a word of it, who knows how much his subconscious was absorbing? He was very old and vulnerable. So could Renee have caused Bruno to have that fatal heart attack? There's not a doubt in my mind she could indeed.
What y'all doing? Having a good day? We had a very, very busy weekend, and I did not sleep well during the weekend, but last night I finally got a good night's sleep. So I am in a much better mood today than I have been for quite a while. Which means it's a good day no matter what's going on. I just jinxed it, didn't I? Whoops.
Did Dr. Boulay ever say anything to you about owning a crystal skull?
Why, yes. Yes, he did. In fact, he showed it to me once. Said it had magical powers. Said owning it was going to allow him to live forever. I thought it was utter nonsense and told him so. Well, he didn't appreciate that at all. Refused to talk to me for a full 2 weeks.
Do you have any idea where he kept it?
No. He was terrified that someone would steal it from him, so he told no one its location. Not even me. Tell me, Miss Bess, what do you know about that crystal skull?
This friend of mine, who is also a friend of Henry Boulay, you know, Dr. Boulay's great nephew. Anyway, while she was visiting Henry, she saw this book in Bruno's library about the legendary crystal skulls and was kind of intrigued and thought that since Henry said that you were pretty much Bruno's only friend, maybe Bruno had said something to you about it, and as it turns out, he had. That's all I know.
I see.
She's adorable.
Well, much as I'd like to believe that skull holds the key to immortality, I'm afraid Bruno's passing proves it's worthless. Although it would make an attractive paperweight, as I recall. Tell your friend not to give it another thought.
I do kind of desperately want a crystal skull paperweight. I have no use for a paperweight. But I kind of want it anyway. I know, right? Bess is so sweet. This game in particular really makes me feel like I am much more of a Bess than I am a Nancy. Like, no subterfuge, just, I was wondering. What do you know about it? Nothing. Chili says, isn't that the point of a paperweight? That it's useless? I want to get some kind of crystal skull in this house somewhere. Because it would be cool.
I hear that you're a member of the Jolly Rogers crew. Is that true?
Perhaps I am. Perhaps I am not. I'm sure someone as charming and attractive as yourself has her share of secrets, too. Am I right?
Be that as it may, just what is a crew?
Crews are organizations whose primary purpose is to put on parades during Mardi Gras. They also put on fabulous parties. Very private parties. Members only. Some consider crews to be private clubs. Secret societies is a term others have used. However, back in the 1990s, the city decided not to issue the Jolly Rogers any more parade permits, unless they opened their crew to pretty much anyone who wanted to join. So, refusing to be blackmailed, they chose instead to simply not put on parades anymore. As far as the city is concerned, the Jolly Rogers no longer exist.
Are you saying the Jolly Rogers do still exist?
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
Chipper says, Bess enjoying the compliments is so sweet. I know, right? Like, and I love that they gave her a situation that's really good for her. Instead of just having her be like overshadowed by Nancy the whole time. Just letting Bess, who is nice and likes talking to people, talk to this old man who is nice and likes talking to people is so, it's so good. It's such a good way to like show her at her best and showcase her strengths.
Thanks for your time.
Feel free to drop by anytime.
Hey, what'll it be?
Boomer. Boomer says, I'm so pathetic I get overshadowed by an umbrella. But
A bowl of gumbo, please.
Eat up.
the jambalaya looked better.
Hot, but yummy.
Hot but yummy. That would be Luke's favorite flavor profile right there.
Done. Done. Did that.
Okay. Is there anything else I need to do as Bess? I don't think so. Alright. Well, since we got to have a nice relaxing conversation as Bess, now we'll go back to Nancy and try to solve
Hello?
puzzles.
Bess here. Oops. Looks like Dr. Buford decided he's had enough gumbo.
He's not at Granny Pumpkin's anymore?
Nope. But here's what else I've learned since I talked to you last. And that's all she wrote.
Excellent. Thanks for the report.
Stay in touch. See ya!
She's so chirpy. I love it. So...
Check.
It's nice. Okay, so... Where'd my book go? Okay. We did that one. Reader through me can spy. Spy, you can say it's magic. The librarian's eye. Look at the cards that keep track of every book. The titles, the thing, additions, the hook. Okay, let's see. I believe we really need our own. Luke says they could make a best game where you just eat snacks and chat with people. That's my ideal book, though. Like, that's what I'm wanting to write. Let's try this. This is one that's that has an I in the name. This one. And yes, I would absolutely play a game that's just snacks and chatting. Oh, 6.
A librarian's tale. Something Bruno Ballet wrote in that Tired Eyes book mentioned the librarian's eye.
One is all zeros. Okay.
Here we go. A librarian's tale.
Aha. So, okay. Addition's the hook. So, 8, 12, 18, right? 12, 18, 19, carry the 1, 3, and then 15. Okay. 1539. Is it? Or am I wrong? It's 9. 10. Okay. Well, that's the addition that this gives me. So I have to have missed one. Right? So 8, 10. Four. Wait. Did I miss one? Oh, okay. Hang on. Let me write these better now that I know what I'm doing. Oh, loud. Well, that doesn't matter, so... Okay. So... 10, 18, 20, carry the 2. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Then... Okay. Try this again. For crying out loud. Okay. 15. Ready? There we go. Ooh! That's a fun eye. Okay. I have to wait for Luke to see it now. Okay. We should get a glass eye to put in our fake book. Well, it's a real book. There's nothing in it. Okay, so that's that one. Alright, I still need to do...
All done.
Okay.
Did that.
I don't know.
Check. I haven't done that.
Did that, but... Yeah, let me see if it'll let me do the last one. Just because it's bugging me to not have that checked off. This one. Okay.
Check.
Okay, yeah, that's it then. Alright,
All done. I haven't done that.
okay. What piece of paper in the dummy's head? Ah, last denizen buried on my guard. Start you hunting through the graveyard. Oh, this one's fun. Okay. We've got fun ones and we've got not as fun ones. That one's a fun one. Okay. So we have a token that I need to use. That's a very bright green. Nick says, I've mostly been in the same 3 rooms all day and somehow I lost my phone. Do you need me to call you? Ooh. That would give people the creeps. Okay. Alright. I need to figure out the history of Quincy T. Booker's teeth. I hate that one. Okay, so maybe I just memorize what teeth are. You can't walk too far yet, it's pretty small. Oh gosh. I love how your brain works. Alright, central, lateral, canine, cuspid, first molar, second molar. First bicuspid, second bicuspid, first, second, third molar. It was inside a notebook. Why were you using your phone as a bookmark? Okay. Oh, and you have to reverse everything too. Alright, so history of Quincy T. Booker's teeth. Alright. So... Says I wish I could ask myself that same question. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm gonna write maybe teeth. So upper right second molar. And then upper right central incisor. And then upper left central incisor. And then lower left lateral incisor. Then adult teeth. Okay. Lower right canine. Upper left first bicuspid. Upper left. Cuspid, lower left canine. Lower left. Third molar. Oh yeah, also.
Here, Iggy, Iggy, Iggy. Iggy, oh, Iggy.
There we go. I love iguana. Let's dress him up. You know what? Let's start by seeing what he does if you dress him up as a clown. Okay. Does he bring an Easter egg?
Here, Iggy, Iggy, Iggy.
Probably have to go away and come back. I'll need to get more fruit anyway. Okay. So let's do this first. These have to be the baby teeth. The upper right, second molar. Upper right central incisor, upper left central incisor, lateral. No idea if I did that right. And the lower right canine, upper left first bicuspid, lower left canine, lower left third molar. Okay, so do I need to reverse it? Do it the other way? Upper right. Oh, wait. Right second molar. Central incisor, lateral incisor. Okay, there we go. Ooh, Sapphire is back with food. That's our favorite thing. Lower right. Canine. Oh, shoot. No. Lower right canine. Upper left. First bicuspid. Lower left canine. Left third molar. Okay. Alright. Not bad.
Check. Did that.
And
Did that.
Chipotle bowl from Chili's. Ooh. Interesting. I don't think I've ever been to a Chili's.
Did that. Did that.
Okay. I'm gonna need so much more fruit. I hate the puzzle. I hate the bug spray thing in this one. I hate it even more in Phantom of Venice. Alright. Take this upstairs.
Here, Iggy, Iggy, Iggy.
Okay.
Come and get it, Iggy.
Dress him up as an optometrist. Oh, Chiller says, want to ask everyone something. I've been eating a high-protein breakfast for my new job. Any recommendations? Oh man, Sapphire says I used to only get ribs because I love ribs. Now a half rack is like $22, so no. Yikes. Yep, come on. There we go. He's a little optometrist. Yeah. Yeah, eggs are good. Eggs are very good. Ooh. Now that's a cool eye. That's a really cool eye. It says Gaston eats lots of eggs. Mm-hmm. Those made him roughly the size of a barge. Oh, we're getting really close. We only need a couple more eyes. Yeah, eggs are really good. I mean, that's kind of my go-to. Alright, we'll need more fruit. Luke says bananas and peanut butter is also good. Not to sound incredibly millennial, but avocado is a healthy fat and that like helps keep you full longer. So adding avocado can be really good. Killer says bananas yes, peanut butter no, because I have a sensitivity. Same! Yeah, almond butter, stuff like that, also very good.
Did that.
Alright. To dress him up as a little mailman. Yeah, cashew butter is the best, but oh my gosh, so pricey. Watch clearance for like almond butter, cashew butter, stuff like that, because the alternative nut butters tend to wind up in clearance a lot.
Come and get it, Iggy.
Okay. Oh man. How cute! We do have a lifetime supply of clearance almond butter. Hey. Milo Research and Technology. Dear Dr. Belay, I've completed my review of the data gleaned from the tests I ran last Tuesday on the crystalline replica of the human skull, which you and Miss Armand brought in. Killer says I'm allergic to aspensin too. Yep. Okay, my analysis shows that the skull, while made of remarkably pure crystal, is carved using modern instruments. In layman's terms, the skull is a fake. Okay. I will need one more piece of fruit when I find the pirate hat.
That's the front door, but I'm not leaving until I figure out what Mr. Skeleton Man was up to.
Okay. I like that they have an interaction there. No. I hate this. Oh my gosh. What? Oh my gosh, it won't even let me leave. We just have to keep spraying bugs forever because we can never get them all. Oh, this is why I hate this one. Oh my gosh. I get so incredibly lucky and I'm just not that lucky. All of my luck for my whole life was spent on meeting Luke. Oh my gosh, come on, my arm's getting tired. I've torn out my clicker. God. Ow! Oh my gosh, Nancy's gonna have to die to get us out of this, isn't she? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ow. Oh man. Ow. Worth every good luck point. Oh yeah. 100%. Oh man, my arm hurts. That was too much clicking. Oof. Okay.
Check. Check. Can't check that off yet.
Nancy doesn't think we read it. Okay. Alright. Yes. Call him. Is your exercise for the day? Seriously? Ow!
Yeah?
Is this Milo Research and Technology?
This is Chaz, Milo.
Chaz.
Service forwarded your call to my cell. What do you want?
Are you alright?
I'm at the gym. On the treadmill. It's called multitasking.
Well, about the letter you sent to Dr. Belay, you know, where you told him the skull was a fake, I was just wondering...
I never told him that.
Never told him what?
I told him that skull was authentic.
No, you said in the letter the skull was carved using modern instruments.
I said all the tests I ran proved the skull had been hand-carved and hand-polished. Probably took decades to make.
But the letter Dr. Belay got said just the opposite.
Then the letter he got must not have been the letter that I wrote.
Are you saying the crystal skull is real?
Hey, I'm not saying it's magic or anything. I'm just saying it wasn't made using 19th century, 20th century, or 21st century technology.
Did you carbon date it to see how old it was?
The thing was pure quartz. No carbon in quartz. No carbon dating. Hey, look, I'm gonna hang up now. If I try to talk anymore, I'm gonna pass out.
Just one more question. Did you send that letter saying the skull was authentic to anyone else?
No, just Dr. Bollet. I heard he died recently. Good thing I billed him up front.
Yeah, well, thanks for your help.
No problem.
I wonder if I can talk to Professor Hotchkiss about that. I'm just curious. Is it built into the game?
Yes, hello? Who is this?
Hello, Professor. This is Nancy Drew again.
Nancy Drew. Are you sure you're not the cheese girl?
Positive. Could I ask you something?
Of course. Let her rip.
Do you know of any relationship between the Whisperer and a crew in New Orleans called the Jolly Rogers?
A crew named after the skull and crossbones flag flown by European and American pirates? How so very colorful! Yo-ho-ho! Why'd you ask?
The man who called you about the Whisperer, Bruno Bollet, he was a member of the Jolly Rogers. I just thought maybe one had something to do with the other.
Had the Whisperer fallen into the hands of pirates, I promise you my research would have turned up that fact. But it didn't. Therefore, no relationship. Coincidence strikes again.
I'd better go. Thank you.
Toodaloo!
Chiller says, good thing I build him up front is such a jerk move. He is multitasking at the gym and he goes by Chaz. So. Okay, the last ensign interred on his guard. Gosh, so many pages. Okay, 75. Tammy Tasselman. Halloween, 1975. Terra Siesta. Okay. It's short for Charles? It has implication. So like, that is a name with a vibe. Oh shoot, I forgot to see where Terra Siesta was. Sporting names. Oh, Terra Siesta. Okay.
That looks like the right name.
Okay. There we go. Like, Charles is fine. It's the Charles who choose to go by Chaz. Couldn't sleep without a peep. So when she died, we buried her deep. Oh, I know this one. Boomer, you're gonna love this puzzle. Like, you are going to absolutely love this. Alright. So we have to find our way to the next tombstone on our hunt. And our clue is couldn't sleep without a peep, so when she died, we buried her deep. We are looking for the grave of... Let's see. Constance Noring. Constance Noring.
That's gotta be it.
She's in Crowing Crypts. Crowing Crypts. Oop. Ah, okay. Yep, constant snoring. Okay. Sand Boomer, you'll like this one. Yeah, our clue was couldn't sleep without a peep, so when she died we buried her deep. So we're looking for the grave of constant snoring. Let's see. Next clue, never early, never late. Alright, never early, never late. Right. Luke says you're looking for the grave of Gandalf. Let's see. Okay, never early, never late. Just in time.
That looks like the right name.
Okay, and just in time is buried Sorrow Park. That one. Okay, that one. You go past the crypt. Okay. Boomer says my pupils are still a bit dilated. The reading is interesting. Oh yeah. That's a trip. Okay, just in time. Alright, all dressed up with no place to go. When you're all dressed up with no place to go, life seems weary, dreary, and slow. So many tears I've shed for the life I've led, and I've no place to go unless I went back to bed. Had a sad, sad life, and whenever I go to a peaceful spot where the violets grow, upon a nice white stone will be written below, he was all dressed up with no place to go. Let's see, dressed up, no place to go. Oh, I bet I know what it is. It's like you can spend all the time in the world reading through all of these one by one, or you can figure out what the pun is and just look for that. There we go. Mannequin. Mannequin, all dressed up with no place to go. Writhing roots.
There, I'm no dummy.
Oh my gosh, Nancy's making puns too. Okay, this is one of the best puzzles in the whole series, I think. Okay. Alright, it's like right there. And they have a few extra puns in there too. Just to make it a little bit trickier. All right, mannequin. Died in debt. Died in debt has to be Owen Moore. Owen Moore has gone away, owing more than he can pay. Alright, died in debt, Owen Moore. Sapphire says second favorite puzzle here. What's the first favorite? Owen Moore. There he is, Sorrow Park. Which is... ah, that one again. Okay. The skee ball thing. Really? I do not like the skee ball one. But I don't like...
That looks like the right name.
I don't like arcade-y games. I'm just not... I'm not very good at them. But I do really, really love the track down all of the puns. Okay, a stand-up person. A stand-up person. Luke, Boomer, any ideas? What name could be a pun? A stand-up person. We already had Manny Ken. Stand-up person. I'm seeing some names where I'm like, oh, that's definitely gonna be one of the later steps in this puzzle. Okay, so there are a bunch of names scattered through this book that are actually puns, and we have to go from one pun to the next. Like, each one gives us a clue to what the next one is. So our current clue is a stand-up person. So it needs to make a name that is a pun, like died in debt led us to Owen Moore. Couldn't sleep without a peep, so when she died we buried her deep was constant snoring. What? Stand-up person. Oh, Boomer suggests stand up. That's promising. Yeah, let's look for stands. Wait. Kneel down. Kneel down. Do we think that's the stand-up person? we put it in, Nancy will tell us. Kneel down.
Let's hope Neil is lying down by now.
Haha! Okay. That one is in Crowing Crypts. Okay. Which is... Oh. Interesting. Okay. That's that one. We met him. Okay. Kneel down, Crowing Crypts. I love this thing. Punny Tombstone Hunt. Okay. All that's left of me are these old bones. I saw this one while we were flipping through. Okay, all that's left of me are these old bones. Myra Maines. Skeletor. Yeah, it's Myra Maines. In Terra Siesta. What a game. Yeah, whoop. Put it in, or it won't let me find it. Myra Maines.
Bingo.
It's so ridiculous. Legitimately one of my favorite puzzles in the whole series. Bloomed too late, pruned too early. Bloomed too late, pruned too early. Bloomed too late, pruned too early. Okay. Bloomed too late, pruned too early. I found a ukulele. There's a Josie Lilac. Only half of that is punny. Bloomed too late, pruned too early. We started page with my remains. So bloomed too late, pruned too early. There's a rose winter spring. That sounds promising. Like a rug. Boomer. If that is not the name of a cozy mystery, it should be. Rose Winter Spring, maybe? In Slumber Gardens? Here. Try it. Rose Winter Spring?
Smells right to me.
Gosh. Okay. That one. Slumber Gardens, which is that one. Okay. And round we go again. So much walking back and forth. Alright. Right. Where's Winter Spring? She would have given you the shirt off her back. I saw this one while we were flipping. Okay, she would have given you the shirt off her back. This one should be easy to find. There we go. Polyester Givens. I understand that joke, Boomer. Yeah, Polyester Givens. Right. 40 Winks Mausoleum. 40 Winks. Okay. Polyester Givens.
Hopefully this will givens me a clue.
Nancy, leave the puns to the professionals. Alright. Where's 40 Wings? There we go. Okay. Boom. Same name as my dog at 10, moved from his grave and buried again. Okay. Ooh. Boomer says I had a bite to eat after my eye exam. For real, my waitress's name was Tatiana. That's a cool name. I like that. Very Queen
Yes?
vibes.
Do you by any chance know the name of Bruno's dog?
He had a dog? That's news to me. In other words, no, I sure don't.
Did you know that Bruno was a member of a group called the Jolly Rogers?
No? Should I care?
Maybe not, but I care. They apparently ran around wearing skeleton man costumes.
Don't know anything about it, sorry.
I'll stop bugging you now.
Sounds good.
Alright.
Check.
Okay. Call Bess. Boop. Send Bess out doing stuff for us.
Hello?
Hi, Bess. How you doing?
Great. I just took a nice, luxurious bubble bath and I'm ready to boogie. When are you coming back here?
That's still kind of hard to say, but listen. Remember that old photo of a boy and his dog you said you saw in that box of stuff Henry sold to Lamont?
Yeah?
Did it look like it was maybe taken in the 1920s?
That's exactly what it looked like. Why?
Because I need to find out the name of Bruno Bolet's dog. And if that boy was Bruno, then that was probably his dog. Was there any writing on the picture?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think it said Bruno.
That's all it said? Just Bruno?
No, it said Bruno but whatever came after and was hidden by the frame.
I really need to know the name of that dog.
Oh, no. No, you don't. No more snooping.
Bess, just get into that box again and see if the dog's name is on that picture. That's all I want you to do.
How? I can't just go waltzing into Lamont's back room.
And he's for sure as heck not gonna fall for that sneeze contraption again.
There must be some other way you can distract him. Please, Bess? I can't tell you how important this is. You've got to do this for me. Please?
Okay. We're not gonna have any fun here until you solve this mystery, and since you can't do that until I do this... Okay, I'll sneak into the back room and take another look at that photo. I mean, I will if I don't screw up.
Think positive, Bess. You're gonna do fine.
You bet I am. In fact, I'm not going to call you again until I have seen that picture. I'm going in.
You go, girl.
Also, I love that Bess took a bubble bath while waiting for us. Like, again, she is living the cozy dream. Boomer says, so Bruno had a dog, was in the Jolly Rogers. Would his dog have been named Arfur? It should have been.
What looks good to you? Dive in.
Mm-mm.
Sapphire says bubble baths are so nice. Chiller says, I'm a grown adult and I'm man enough to take a bubble bath. Right? No one can stop you. Ha! According to Boomer, Wilpobot is Dutch for jacuzzi.
Hey!
In all your journeys through the wonderful world of junk, have you ever come across one of those legendary crystal skulls?
What makes you ask that?
You have so many other oddities in here, I was just wondering.
No. I know the legend, of course, and I sure wouldn't mind getting my hands on one of those babies. I mean, I could sell it for a fortune. But no such luck. Funny. I've been thinking about those skulls lately. A lot.
Really? Hey, maybe we got some kind of psychic thing going here. Quick, think of a number between 1 and 10 and I'll try to guess it. You thinking of a number? Okay, 4.
9.
Darn. Guess it was just a coincidence.
Guess so.
Oh my gosh. Alright. Hello, Ciation. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Ciation says, I love baths, but no bubbles or smellers. There.
That gumbo stand outside? What do you think? Is it pretty authentic?
Outstanding! Just watch the hot sauce. Whatever's in it gives my stomach instant fits.
Oh dear.
You know, I still feel guilty about that sneezing thing, so how about I go and get you a nice big bowl of gumbo?
Just so happens I'm starving, so hey, you got a deal.
Great. I'll be right back.
He is wearing a fleur-de-lis. Alright.
Hey, what'll it be?
We'll get him some gumbo.
Can I get a gumbo to go, please?
Enjoy.
And we'll make him sick. I feel so awful. If someone did this to me, I'd call the police.
That my gumbo?
There you go. Enjoy.
Uh-oh. Oh, you're gonna have to excuse me.
I'm sorry.
I can't leave yet. I still have to see if the name of Bruno's dog is on that old photo. Uh-oh. I better get out of here.
Bruno and Grant. Okay.
Grant? The dog's name was Grant?
That's what it said on the photo. Kind of a weird name for a dog, huh?
Yeah, well, Bruno Bolet was kind of a weird guy. Hey, thanks a lot, Bess. You've been a huge help.
I'll tell you, being sneaky takes a lot out of me. I'm exhausted.
I still don't know when I'll get back there, so just kind of hang loose, okay?
Story of my life. Call me if you need me.
I will. Bye.
Okay. Same name as my dog at 10, moved from his grave and buried again. So, for a grant. And there's a Derek grant. Rising Roots, plot number 1000. Grants. Um, Okay, we'll try for Writhing Roots. Okay. Oh. Still haven't found the pirate hat either. Writhing Roots, this one. Yes. Boom. Aha! Pirate hat. Ooh. Like a power metal eye. Alright. Have a good rest of your day, Boomer. Thanks for visiting. Glad your eye exam went well. Okay. That is a really, really cool eye. Wait, this guy was legitimately living his best life. Okay. Now we have a pirate hat. Here, Iggy, Iggy, Iggy.
Come and get it, Iggy.
Okay. Boop. Perfect. The name that opens every Jolly Roger meeting opens me. Okay. I know what it is, but Nancy doesn't. So, if we've heard, find out. Ooh, I was hoping for one of those. Okay. Oh man, we're only short one more. Okay. So, let's see. I want to look at something. Okay. Alright, interesting. So,
All done.
put that out. And check.
All done.
We need one more glass eye.
Check.
Check.
Check. Check.
Dress Iggy up as a pirate.
Did that.
Alright. Poor Bess has to infiltrate the Jolly Roger meeting. Okay. Did that. Okay. I feel like we gotta be getting close. And again, we only need one more eye. So I think we're close to beating it.
Hello?
Hi, Bess. Listen, you busy?
Why?
I need you to do something for me.
What?
I need you to infiltrate the meeting of the Jolly Rogers crew that's about to be held at Rampart and Dumaine, which has got to be right near Zeke's. You're going to have to look around for it. Now, to get into the meeting, you'll need to put on that skeleton man costume you saw in the back room. And once you're in the meeting, you'll need to listen for the name that opens the meeting so you can tell me what it is, okay?
No.
Beth, I know you don't like to do stuff like this, but this is really, really, really important, and it'll be the last thing I ask you to do. I promise.
Oh, all right. I don't suppose it would do any good to point out that the curio shop is closed.
You'll find a way in. Oh, and if anyone at the meeting asks, the password is scuttled bones.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
That's the spirit.
Poor Bess. Okay. Ew. Yeah. Okay. Hey. Boom. Friendly young lady all dressed up in her skeleton man suit. Shop's all dark and spooky. Ooh. Emergency exit alarm will sound. We can't go out the front, so just have to hope for the best. Sure, so this is what it's like to be friends with Nancy Drew. Hot saucing people and breaking and entering. Yep. Okay. Earl, Lil Reggie. Okay.
What's the password?
Password? Right. Let's see.
Scuttled bones.
Scuttled bones.
Okay.
Better hurry, we're just about to start.
Welcome, my fellow Jolly Rogers.
know that
We
voice.
have several pressing matters to discuss this evening, so let us begin. As you may or may not have heard, certain city officials are attempting to deny us the right not only to gather in public places during the Mardi Gras season, but they have also seen fit to...
Shoot, I forgot to turn off my cell phone.
It seems we have an uninvited guest. Get him!
Whoops.
Let go! You're making a big mistake. Let go of me. Look, I'm not here to make trouble. You're making a big deal out of nothing. Can't we just talk about this? Where are you taking me? If you just let me explain.
Why, it seems our trespasser is of the female variety. Let's have a look.
That's right. You know me and I know you, Dr. Buford. And I also know that you were the one who attacked my friend over at the Boley Mansion today. And if you don't tell me why right now, I promise you are going to be in one big world of hurt.
The young
It's so
lady's
hard to
clearly
tell.
upset about something. Clarence, take over the meeting while I try to find out why she's making all these crazy accusations.
They're not crazy, and you know it!
I will tell you everything, Miss Marvin, in private.
And he did. He told me everything, Nancy. I bluffed him into confessing. You would have been so proud of me. Oh, and before I forget, the name they chanted at the start of the meeting was Jean Lafitte.
Jean Lafitte. Great. Now, what did Dr. Buford tell you?
Okay. First off, he said that with his dying breath, Bruno Bollet directed him to steal the painting of Henry's parents and lock it up in Henry's parents' crypt. Bruno seemed to think that way Henry would wind up with the crystal skull instead of somebody else.
So Dr. Buford dressed up in his skeleton man costume, stole the canvas, and hid it in the crypt like Bruno asked.
That must have been when Renee saw Mr. Death.
But then, Dr. Buford had second thoughts and decided to heck with Henry. He wanted that crystal skull for himself. So this afternoon, he dressed up in his skeleton man costume again and snuck into Henry's house so he could get the key from that mini cemetery and retrieve the painting he'd left in that crypt, knowing the painting would somehow lead him to the skull.
Only I walked in on him and ruined everything.
Right. And now that we're onto him, he says he no longer wants the skull. He's embarrassed that he allowed his superstitious side to get the best of him and says whoever finds the skull is welcome to it. At least that's what Dr. Buford said. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh what?
I told him you were looking for the skull.
That's all right.
Actually, I told him you were on the verge of finding it.
Why would you tell him that?
I don't know, I got carried away. So if he lied to me, and he really does still want the skull, then he might come after you. He left right after we talked, and I don't think he went back into that meeting. What if he's on his way over there?
Don't worry, I'll be fine. Why don't you just... Whoa, that bolt of lightning was huge. Anyway, why don't you just go relax, and I'll be back at the hotel before you know it, okay? Bess? Hello? Bess, you there? Nope, she sure isn't.
No. Okay, well, we have the name to open that box now. So... Ooh, last eye. Ooh, it's a star. Okay. Carrots and not nuts. What is that? That. Ah, okay. Hang on. Or... Ooh. Okay. Left, down, port down. Maybe. Down, left. Oh, a long-legged beastie. Okay. Up, down, left, down, 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 up, left. Okay, up, down, left, down, 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 up, down, left, down, down, down. Maybe? I don't know. Okay. Down. Right, left. Right down left, A beast. Gosh. Okay, down. Oh, okay. Down, left. Left, right, left. Down, left, right, left. Down, left, right, left. I have no idea if I'm doing this right. Down, right, left, down, right, left. Yeah, that's not enough. So either that's not the code or I missed some. Woof. Woof. Okay. Make. Okay, that says 23 to 25. Down, right, left. Down, right, left. Okay. Let's try going more off the numbers. So first 5 are supposed to be on that first page. Let's see, I only see 2 directions on that page, but there should be 5. Oh. And that says 6 and 7, but there's 3 directions. So... this 21, 22. So I only need 2 from that. Right and left. Okay. This one should have 3. Yeah. Down. Left. Like this should be right and left. Okay. Maybe. I'm guessing, since I'm pretty sure we solved all of the other puzzles in this book, I feel like that has to, that has to be it. But how? 'Cause there should be 3 directions on this. Down. Left. I think this is another one where I've literally always looked up the tutorial. No, 13 through 16. That should be 4 directions. But I only see 3. Oh, golly. 10, 12, 8, 9, 12. What's another one that says there should be 5 on this page? I saw like 3. Alright. Do I still have the walkthrough up from last week? Probably not, but we'll see. Like, you don't have to tell me the full solution, just what am I missing? How do you solve this thing? Hold, please. Yeah. Oh my gosh. What? Some of them aren't full words. Oh my gosh. Okay. Like, okay. Has anxious out here, or anxious out hunting. It's out south. So there's 2 souths hidden on the first page. Oh my gosh. So it can be like hidden in a word. Luke says that is illegal. I feel like that at least needs to have been like hinted at in other puzzles or something. Okay. So... yeah, I say nay nay. Up east. Oh my gosh. Well, that's 5, so... Okay. Down, down. Yeah, that is... Oh, that's awful. Up. Up, down. Okay, up, down, left, so there's got to be 2 more hidden in there. Good grief. Oh, every time there's beastie, it has east in it. Okay. Up. Down. East. East. Left. And then I need 4 over here. East. Down. Down, down, down. 4. Down, down, down. And then east, I thought you said west. Oh gosh, I should know that. Yeah, okay. 17, 18, 19, 20. So I'm looking for 4 here. Am I supposed to count that as north and west? Oh boy. Looking for 4. This is the 4 cardinal directions: east, 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 and west. Gosh. Right. Down. Left. North. West, maybe? And then 2 over here. Right, left. Okay, and then 5. I need 3. Down, right, left. Okay. Alright, let's try this. South. East. Oh. Left. Oh, is it a SpongeBob reference? I've never actually watched SpongeBob. I'm just of an age where I've seen every meme there is. Down, down, up, down, east, east, left, east, down, down, down. Yep. Down again. Left. North. West. Oh, there we go. Okay. I need to write that down before I forget, because I would like to be able to use these notes again later. So... down. Left. Down. Right. Left. Down. Down. Up. Down. Right. Right. Left. Right. Down. 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 Left. Up. Left. Right. Left. Down. Right. Left. Okay. Okay. So... lots of things put together. Got it. And a weird eye statue. Okay. And let me check stuff. Anything we're missing?
Did that.
Scroll, 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 scroll.
Check. Check. Did that. Check.
Okay. Alright, I think we can beat the game now. Make sure there's nothing to talk to people about.
Yes?
I'll stop bugging you now.
Groovy.
Groovy. Okay, question. Should we eat Cocoa Kringle bars until we get sick before we finish?
Hello again.
I think I found the letter that Dr. Bollet was reading when he had his fatal heart attack. Iggy the iguana had taken it. Apparently, Dr. Bollet did have a crystal skull and believed possessing it would make him immortal. So he had it tested, and the lab sent him its findings in this letter. Read the second paragraph.
My analysis showed that the skull, while made of remarkably pure crystal, was carved using modern instruments. In layman's terms, the skull is a fake.
My guess is Dr. Bollet believed in the skull so completely that when he read it was a fake, he was totally devastated, and his heart just stopped. But what I don't quite understand is, why did you tell me you didn't know about the crystal skull when this letter indicates you did?
All right. Dr. Bollet told me about the skull. As you said, he believed with all his might owning that skull was the reason he was still going strong at 95. I lied to you because, well, for one thing, Dr. Bollet swore me to secrecy. And for another, he kept the skull hidden And up until just this minute, I wanted to be the one who found it.
What made Dr. Boulay decide to have the skull authenticated?
Getting the skull tested was my idea. When Dr. Boulay told me about it, I was skeptical and that troubled him. So I helped him find a private laboratory where we could take it so any and all doubts would be dispelled once and for all. I certainly did not anticipate that the truth would result in his keeling over and dying like that. Well, now that I too know that the skull's a fake, I can stop fretting over its whereabouts. In fact, I should probably thank you and Iggy for setting me straight.
Nice talking to you.
Fare thee well.
Alright. Let's eat all the Cocoa Kringle bars. Turn this into a mukbang. Oh, key. So. Oh. There we go. Just Nancy problems. What are all these keys for?
Yum.
Now I want a chocolate bar.
Yum.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Okay. Okay. Yes, I'm looking at design stuff again. Fine. So, nothing more to talk to them about. Okay. Oh, you know what I should do? Save my game. Okay, and then I can, like, explore stuff later. Oh. Okay. Ready, y'all? End game time. This dude was very into gizmos. Alrighty then. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Nancy? That you in there? Goodness sakes, gal, what on earth have you gone and done?
The lid's closing and I don't know how to stop it.
Here, I'll pull you up. Toss what you're holding up here, then give me your hands. Come on, you best hurry.
Here it comes. Renee, a little help, please?
The crystal skull. After all that scheming, how do I finally get it? Why, this nice little Yankee gal just hands it to me.
Renee, help me. Hurry, please.
Thank you, Nancy. Bye now.
No, you've got to help me. Renee! Renee!
Is there a way to get some light? Ah, okay. Ding. Ding. This is a memory game. Let's see. Blinked at the wrong time. I'm gonna die. Ha. Okay, the chimes sound like something from a Zelda game. Footprints. Oh, sound of boat engine.
Renee, hold it right there. That skull isn't yours. This ain't nothing of the fact that you just tried to bury me alive.
The skull is mine. It wants to be mine. Yes, I did my share of scheming to get it. I got Dr. Bolay to go to the authenticators, then switched the letter they wrote saying it was real with one I wrote saying it was fake, in hopes that Dr. Bolay would just hand it over to me. Yes, my plan failed, and yet, here we are. I have the skull. Why? Because it knows that I will fulfill its destiny.
Bruno Bolay wanted Henry to have it. That's why he had Gilbert Buford steal that painting and hide it in Henry's parents' crypt. Because he hoped that way Henry would eventually find it.
Henry's a fool. If he ever got his hands on this, he would just turn around and give it to that trashy girlfriend of his. Dr. Bolay, he just wanted it because he was terrified of dying. Gilbert Buford, too. And that Lamont fella, he just wants to sell it to the highest bidder. Me, my motives are pure. I am going to protect it so it can rendezvous with all those other skulls. I'm going to be right there when they start conversing, and all the mysteries of the universe are forever solved. Ah! No, 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 come back!
Renee burst into tears and sobbed as Bernie swam away with a crystal skull. It made me feel sorry for her for about 2 seconds. After all, while she may not have meant to cause Bruno's death, she certainly meant to cause mine when she left me sealed up in that crypt. It felt good to turn her over to the police. Later that night, Dr. Buford came over and apologized for knocking me out with that smoke bomb and for allowing himself to think, even for a moment, that Bruno's crystal skull was anything more than a pretty piece of quartz. To make up for his shameful behavior, he insisted on taking Bess and me on a grand tour of New Orleans. Seeing the city through the eyes of someone who loves it as much as Dr. Buford was truly special. He invited Henry too, but Henry declined. He was still trying to process the fact that his great-uncle wanted him to have the skull. Henry always thought that to Bruno he was nothing more than an annoying family obligation, someone Bruno couldn't care less about. Yet Bruno's request of Dr. Buford, made with his dying breath, proved that he did care about Henry. Apparently, and unfortunately for Henry, Bruno was the type of man who just couldn't bring himself to say such things out loud. As for Lamont, when he heard what happened, he closed his shop, bought enough marshmallows to fill a swamp boat, and has been scouring the bayous ever since, kicking every log he comes to in hopes of finding Bernie and the crystal skull inside him. But Bernie has yet to turn up. Maybe the skull didn't agree with him. Maybe swallowing it caused him to stop associating the sound of a kicked log with yummy sweet things. In any case, the Whisperer has disappeared, lost to the world once again, which is totally fine by me.
was Bernie's favorite food? Marshmallows. You just told us that. Psst. All right. Let's see. Didn't need enough gumballs. Aw, and we didn't get the Easter eggs either. Okay, so what we did get, no clue left behind for discovering the truth behind Bruno's purloined letter. Sweet Tooth for your obvious enthusiasm for Cocoa Kringle bars. We got an achievement for making ourselves sick. Cajun Cookin' Connoisseur for trying that spicy gumbo. Wasp Whipper for showing this pesky Hymenoptera who's boss. Marble Marvel for solving the squared marble puzzle in record time. Powder Puff for nosing around in all those powders at Zeke's. And Trivia Tamer. Luke says the ending was Homp. Yes. Yes, it was. Alright. I'm okay with not getting the one for messing around with the dummy a whole bunch. I'm wondering what opportunities we missed to talk to people. Yeah, I normally do more gumballs.
Talk about a detective's dream come true. The Italian police called me personally and requested that I travel to Italy and help them stake out a suspected thief in Venice. Unfortunately, what started out as a simple assignment in a city filled with canals, gondolas, and romance quickly morphed into a full-fledged undercover operation, and I soon found myself trapped in a maze of lies, disguises, and danger. Help me find my way out by joining me in my next adventure, Phantom of Venice.
Not my fave. Okay. We beat it. I'm proud of myself. Okay. That one ranks high. That was good. I liked how they did a lot of, like, I felt like they integrated the story a lot more than they often do. Chiller says, can you imagine calling a teenage girl to solve your problems? No. But people do it all the time. So. Yeah, that one ranks high. Like, I felt like there were several moments where they did a really good job of making sure that we had the story information and that we would not miss important things for us to understand and appreciate the ending. So, yeah, I was pleased. Phantom of Venice, which I don't like. It's another one of those where everyone's grumpy. But like, Dr. Buford is just lovely to talk to. Those are wonderful interactions. And I really liked how they fleshed out Bess. So, my plan for this week, I'm gonna be off on Wednesday. Have out of town errands and stuff, but Tuesday, tomorrow, I'm gonna plan to do Sims instead of House Flipper because I still haven't figured out my floor plan for our House Flipper build, and I don't want to do that tonight. I don't want to. I would rather follow a floor plan from an old book. Oh my gosh, how does it always do ad breaks at the weirdest times? Best the blabbermouth, I know. But sweet and friendly. She's just having a good time chatting with people. Forgets that things should be secret. Okay, sweet. Don't want people to miss the goodbye. So I'm gonna plan to do Sims tomorrow. I can do a little building there. And it won't be quite as tedious to figure out the floor plans. Oh. I am planning to be back tomorrow. Usual time, 3 o'clock Eastern. And until then, thank you all so much for watching. I'm so glad that you were able to spend this time with me, and I hope you'll have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, everybody.